Sweet. All right, we're back. Some weird stuff going on with this stream right now, but we do really. I mean, this club is like unbelievable, right? It's a completely member-led club, so everything is volunteer that everyone does here, and like everyone's so appreciative of everyone that helped out to get the stream. Peter Grandland, who's currently on EH, helped get this going for me tonight, so I really appreciate the work that he did to get this going. I hope that we didn't knock off all of our viewers with those kind of on and off situation we just had, but it should be going golden for now. Coming in with the same shot here, it looks like. Michael's coming with a little extra heat here. Scram sweeping it, he's a little bit wide here, so I think probably best plan B is to draw it into the rings. So now they're really trying to sweep, trying to get a full roll here. Just a tad heavy. That was a really good weight for the shot that he called. Just threw a little wide. Bottom of your screen. That is pretty difficult though. You got to be pretty precise with that hit. I can sense the frustration coming out of Rob. Who's throwing skip for yellow tonight? This looks pretty good though. So that one ended up a little bit short. They were going for a draw, or for a guard, but probably a shade shorter than they thought. I mean, it was basically a guard that they called, right? They were going for top 12 foot. It was short, but it's basically the rock they threw served its purpose. And kind of blocking that hit or blocking that draw path on the right side there. All right, we're going with the same shot. Rob knows where he wants the broom. He's moving it in on Mike a little bit. Looks good. I like the speed here. He needs to curl now. Did not come up. You need a lot less room for this shot, obviously. That shot is just not curling. Let's see, the closer that it gets, the more easy the run is, right? So that's pretty close, right? So you can throw this, it's a wider spot on the rock region. You need less ice. Throw a little less ice now. Is that less ice? I don't think that is. See, that looks pretty good now, Rob. It's got a curl still for you. Beauty from Rob right there. Little tick, tick, boom. Really nice shot from Rob. To save one. I think that was maybe against 3. So, good stuff. Hope we got that one. All right, we got a nice shot from Mark here for the first one. Nice kind of cornerish guard. Looks like the stream is back. So they are making a good decision here, and they're on behind that corner guard. Make a good one here, you make your opponent chase. They either got to remove their own guard, tap their own guard, or make a really tough run back or something like that. So this looks pretty good. It's got to sit down, though. Slow down now. Slow down now. Oh, beauty. Beauty from the lead on red right there. That's exactly what you wanted. Now I think you got half a rock. You can see about half of that red. They're talking about a takeout. Mark wants a takeout. He's telling Rob, let's take it out. I like the call. If you miss, and you hit your own yellow, no big deal. You opened it up and made the takeout a lot easier on the second one. Ooh, that looks good. You need to sweep it. Oh, no, it's perfect. See, I like throwing this a little. Oh. All right. A little miss there. A little misfire from red, so opportunity to either bury one in there or throw up another guard. I like throwing one in, personally. Looks like Rob has thrown one in. See, the guard is the easier shot, so these guys like to make shots, they'll throw guards, but yeah, I like coming from the wide side. I think wide side is fine, but I like coming from the middle actually on this shot, because if you actually tick the guard, you roll to a center guard, right? Now it looks like they're changing up the shot. Good choice from the guys. Which a center guard is better when you don't have the hammer. Which they don't have the hammer. They scored one in the last time. So. Nice one from Blake here. Trying to sweep it to get it under cover. Michael's dead. He swept that one hard. A little profanity from the ice, but don't let your kids watch this one. This looks like it's coming in the rings, though. Nothing wrong with that. Another counter in there. If you steal, another point that you can get. Yeah, tick Mark's over just a tad. Now that's fully buried. That's not going anywhere. Now you almost got to throw a hit if you're red. Try to get the double on the 2 on the left. Or if you think the hit and roll's there, Do you think the cross house double is there? Maybe throw that. The reason the cross house double is nice is because the red that you shoot ends up a bit buried under those guards. So it's good. It's going in the right direction here. It's gotta sweep it. Gotta sweep it. Oh my goodness, they might have this one. Oh baby. Double takeout. The hit and roll, that was an absolute beauty right there. Rob's sizing it up, seeing a good shot Rob. Looks like he's calling the tap. I like getting after that red though. It's half open. Rob's saying they're closer than us, so we just want to tap it back. I like kind of going after that red with some back line. Michael wants a takeout. This ice is swinging, baby. You can do this. You got half of that rock with ice that's moving. Love to see who's shot rock down there right now. Thinking that it's probably red still. They're throwing a hit though. I think the hit is probably the right call either way. You don't want all those yellows in there guarding the button. This looks pretty good. Pretty good here. I like that. Maybe an opportunity to get both of those out if the angles are right. Or maybe you just go for that back red. Just say it's not. It depends if you can get all that red. I think it's like full, you might need to hit it a little bit on the low side, which low means on the opposite side of where the broom is. So you curl past center. That's what low means. Mike is coming out a little slow again, but he threw it, and he threw it a little wide. It might work out for him. He's got a curl. Nice sweep ball from Rob there. That was very anticipatory. Oh, get thrown out. Now you throw a guard up. Take your two. See, these guys know the game. I think they're about ready to be set free. They're about ready to be released into the wild, be their own team. They can curl. That looks really light. That might just barely get over the line. It's got to curl a mile too, but it is swinging ice. We got great ice here in Frogtown. Darren does a great job with it. Ooh, they swept that one hard. The hit is still wide open though. Probably got an opportunity here to be sitting two after the shot at least. Then Rob's gonna have to make kind of a difficult hit on that red. I like the guard here now. I know they got two reds right in there, but you don't really got much. You don't really got much there for yellow. For yellow, other than a guard. I mean, if you put another one in the rings, I guess that's fine. It's a much harder shot. I want to probably be just right of center. It looks like a pretty good slide and shot here. I mean, this is definitely narrow. This is going straight left. You want to definitely try to get some kind of rub off your own here. Try to rub off that yellow just a hair. Oh, that was perfect. That was really lucky. That's exactly where you want it, though. There's no play on the run back now. Oh, he's calling that run back. He sees the run back here. So yellow with the steal. So not sure how much of this y'all are catching. With a really, really low percentage shot, and there you have it. That was the end of the end. Yellow got one. So with our first two shots here, Mark the yellow went, yellow went into the house here, or Brendo went into the house, and Mark decided to take out that stone that went into the house. A little confusion down there. Trying to pick up the wrong rock, but it's all good. We got it figured out before the stone was thrown. Nice little center guard. Rob's coming behind. I see that both teams are basically playing the same strategy. Really good for lead curlers. Throw up a center guard. Force the other team to make a shot and come around it. If they miss it, it's your turn to make it. You're kind of trading off those shots, those draws to the middle. And once someone makes it, now you got a few hard shots, right? Either you got to peel it off, maybe they come throw up another guard, and you try to make it really. They wrecked on their own guard there, unfortunately. So it was Blake an opportunity to draw into the house here. So if you missed that last shot, Red ended up wrecking on their own guard and rolling out the right side of the house. You can see that redstone has been moved over to the right side. You can see on your screen it's on the right side. And it's going to give Blake an opportunity to draw in here. Looks like a pretty good shot. It's not underneath the guard and it's behind the tee line. So not as good as it could be, but still, you know, really, really does a job, right? Makes them need to make a shot here, right? So looks like they're probably looks like a pretty good line here coming for this hit. I assume they're gonna hit it, make the shot until you win these league battles. Nice shot here from Mike. Basically puts it back right in the same spot. Hopefully the skip learned a little something here in that it does curl a bit on the spot. Takeouts are curling, so see where this one ends up. Definitely don't be narrow here. It looks good though. I think this is definitely a made shot. I'd sweep it if I was them. See where this rolls to. Might roll perfect. Oh, doesn't quite roll enough. Need a tad more throw for a perfect roll. But gotta be happy with that. Now he forces Mike to make the same shot. Maybe roll here would be beautiful. Get under cover. You can make that short run back. Oh, he fell on his bottom, but looks like it's going to end up in a good spot. Needs to be swept. Definitely a little bit lighter than the last few takings have come down here. Coming into the rings. So might chap off their own, even split. Do a little split. It's going to curl up quite a bit enough. Mark's going to try to sweep this one out the back of the rings here. But just hangs on. So, another hit for Rob is probably coming up again here. Might be able to get them both if you throw it hard enough. If you throw it hard enough, you might get that roll and both of them out, but focus on the roll. That's the most important part here. Rob's lining it up. Switching up the turn on this one. I prefer this turn, but you haven't seen it. We haven't thrown the out turn at all, really, on this path. Thrown the in turn 4 or 5 times now, so you know it's going to curl a good amount. No, that's narrow. Sweet. I think he released that in, honestly. important to have a very measured release. Nice shot here for Red. You got to get one in the rings here. I don't hate the hit. It's definitely hard. But it's either that or trying to draw the 4-foot. So not really any good decisions here when it comes to everything's different. He wants to throw the out turn here. I'd throw the in turn. I would find that shot much easier. To each their own. To each their own. See if he makes it. It's coming down. Gotta curl past that guard. Doesn't look heavy enough to me. I don't think it's gonna get there. It's over curling now. It's gonna end up being going to Red. It's a battle of ones here tonight. The scoreboard doesn't really tell how exciting the game's been. There's been a lot of shots made. Comes up a little bit short of the hog line. So didn't make it in play. I think the stream does go in and out of it, but now it's listed on recording. It comes back a little better. Second watch through, in case you guys want to watch the tape. Nice shot here from to sit down though. Just out the back of the house. forgive me, my gaze is distracted a little bit sometimes on other sheets, and that was so much excitement going on from boards to boards here at the Frogtown Club. And now they're sweeping it. It's telling me they like where they're going. They're on and off, so probably quite close. And a pretty good spot. Gotta be happy with that. They hit it. If you hit it, you're not in the house. A few profane gestures on the ice. Don't let your kids watch that. Big Packers fans as well. Not really my cup of tea, but all right, we're coming with a hit here for Red. It looks a little wide. Kind of shoved it a little in the wrong direction. Happens with the best of us. See a lot of Blake's back when he slides. Some people may think positively of that, some may not. After that, little miss from Red there. Now you just need the same exact room you gave last time. Just a few feet more on the throw. Nice slide by Blake there, very sturdy. Strong young kid. Beauty here. Beauty from Blake. Sweep it, boys, get it in the house. Oh. Nice shot from Blake right there. He shrugs it off nonchalantly. He's excited. Very excited. A little miss there. Tried to get that peeking out a little bit. Honestly, the hit on the other yellow might have been a little bit easier, even though it's not shot rock. But the draw behind there, they're ignoring it though. They're going straight for the guarded rock. Very tough shot here. Very low percentage. She might have it, honestly, though. Oh my goodness, she might have this one. This would be unbelievable. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was incredible. That was a great shot. She doesn't look too happy with it, though. She won't have to stick around, I think. If I were her, I'd be pretty darn happy with that shot. A little compliment from Blake out there. Give her a nice rock. Good sportsmanship. That's how curling is meant to be done. Congratulate the other team on all the good curling that they've done. She makes nice shots. Here we got MT. That's what everyone calls him, MT. A little heavy, maybe. They're kind of on and off. They like it though. They really like this one. It's got to sit now. Oh, beauty from MT right there. Oof. Very happy with that one. He's selling super hard. Which, you know, I don't always like that. But I'll let it slide tonight. I know he's key to just 1 point. Little lighter. That might end up being like more of a draw, which would actually be fine. I'd sweep it if I was them. It's not even gonna get. Probably just a little miscommunication on the weight there. One of these days, we got to get the actual athletes mic'd up. After this end, I'm going to probably go grab a beer. Grab another beer. I'm out. We're about halfway through the game. This is the hammer here. Or no. Yellow's got hammer, so. I think his guy needs a little more ice. He's got a draw. That's all he's got. Okay, that looks like a draw. Gets around this guard, and it's all over the guard. He just don't hit the yellow in. Okay. I don't know, yellow. No, okay, now yellow's sitting 2, so they got an opportunity to get 3. They could maybe even split in that yellow at the top of the rings, right ahead of the ring. Maybe split that into for an additional 4th point. Skip by committee here. Now that was the best look. But the guy's not very smart, so sometimes it takes more than one brain to make call a shot. Psychologically, too, for Rob, if you tell him to throw a tap, I think he throws a better weight. The first 5 rocks cannot peel a guard. But don't worry about it too much. It's not that big of a deal. All right, I'm back in action. All right, so we got trying to draw the 1 foot here. Bold decision, but Blake's made some draws. I believe in him. Looks pretty darn good. How are we doing on stream here? Looks a tad heavy. Sit down. Honestly, you got to be happy with that from Blake. One inch away from being a counter. Nice peel there from Michael. Hit it in the perfect spot. Opened it way up. Now I'm guessing they're going to throw another guard here. That was a good shot. About as light as you possibly could have thrown that. Still made it. What'd you say? See where this is coming. Looks a little heavy. Definitely coming in the house. Curling tonight. Actually, Yellow, who we're watching, is also undefeated tonight, but oof, that's not so good. That was a high risk, high reward shot there. Didn't turn out for the guys, but now they got opportunity to draw in there. The idea here is we got to cut. Yellow is trying to cut red down to just 1 point and try to get that hammer back on the next one. All over the guard here, but where's it going to end up? They got a port for a hit here, or they got a draw. Either are too easy. I'm probably throwing the draw if it's me out there. That's a pretty tight port. Psychologically, that can just kind of be hard for curlers sometimes, thrown to a port like that. See what Rob can do, though. So probably didn't get enough Groom on it, I would assume. Didn't quite see if he was online. Got our first casualty of the night on sheet EH, sheet Canadian A. Grudge match between two very good teams. Now the only undefeated, the other undefeated team in the NCAA is Rushmore. Just finished up on sheet A. They stole 3 in the 6th end. And this looks like it's coming pretty good. If it doesn't get to the house, it's going to be a good guard, maybe a toughie for Yellow to get in there. They might throw the raise here. Raise might be the shot. If you throw a beauty of a raise here, even if you only cut them in 1, almost impossible to get out. Because you're probably raising it slightly to the right. Because of how those rocks are just like the tiniest bit stick. They're calling a raise here. I know I like the raise. Also, the yellow hit on the left is there. The yellow hit, from the skip's perspective, it's the left, but it might actually be there on the right of the screen. If you look on the right side of your screen, the yellow, that's on the right. You can actually see that slightly through that court between those 2 red guards. That's another option here, but he likes the angle. Angle's tough. You got to get a lot of this rock. You got to get probably half of the rock, which you're getting pretty close to that other red guard that's even higher up. You can really only see it from the full sheet angle. Mark, the stream is really going in and out. The stream, I think, is going in and out a lot. Came up a little late. So it's going to be 2 red. They're back in this game, baby. A lot of curling left here to play. Right. Yellow is up 1 with the hammer in the 7th end. Anybody's game here now. A little bit of frustration from Yellow, I think, after that end. I think they might have missed their last 3 shots, unfortunately. Nice center guard to start the end off. Come around called by Rob. Let's get this one in here now. It's looking good. Oh, that's going left. Sweep it. That might have picked. Ooh, might tap this red up. Michael thinks it picked. He's scrubbing the ice with his hand, his bare hand. Came up a little bit short there. Another big opportunity to get one buried behind some stagnant guards. Came out hot on here, but I think it looks good. Definitely at the broom. Opportunity to be nice. Looks a tad heavy. Ooh, it's really bending in there. I think this is going to be really good. Sit down now. Oh, rocks are just going sideways here after the hog line. A lot of break in these puppies. Beauty there from Scrammer. Nucks from the boys. Hit opportunity. Very difficult hit opportunity here. I think he threw that one a tad wide. Don't think this one up in the right spot. See, I actually don't mind throwing a little draw there. The hit is just so hard. There's so many rocks have to come. You throw a nice draw and you're a little heavy, you bump it back 3-4 feet. You can be sitting in that situation and sitting buried, especially with how much it's been. See, watch this just go sideways right here. Screaming to get it under cover. Little light. That's a good spot though. That's a kind of semi-guard right there. See, it's like your 1A and 1B right there, right? So 1A is kind of frozen right on your own, covered, buried. 1B is come up a little short. Guard that center line. Guard the rock that you already have there, and you can raise that one up on the next shot. They're throwing another hit here, trying to run that rock out of there. Even if they hit the 2 stagger guards on the left there, that's totally fine too. Gets that rock that's on the 4-foot exposed a little bit. It's all right. Maybe a little tap here. Tap your own in there, or you could just cold draw to the corner, right where Mark has his broom. I like that spot too. I like the cold draw. I like what Mark had. I like it with the out turn personally. Rob is calling the in turn. Fresher ice out here. Got to throw it a tad harder, but Blake missed his last a little short, so he might subconsciously just throw this a little harder because he knows he's got to get it there. They're just peeling guards now. Might knock their own in. Hey, get that out of there. You don't want the yellow undercover. Nothing wrong with that call. Now you can maybe get to that one. The way that it's swinging, get to that one on the corner. You could even roll buried. I like this call from Rob. You could either follow it right in there, or you could be a little light and guard it up. I think both are good. So I don't know if you heard that, but that's the buzzer. So that means we have about 20 minutes left to play. So I think these guys are going to probably get 8 ends in. We'll see. Most teams discuss with the other skip when the buzzer goes up to say, hey, do you think we can get a full another end, given that the buzzer just went off, those types of things. Just got to make a group decision whether you want to keep playing or not. We got employees here. close up the building at night, so we don't want the play to take too long. Keep those employees longer than they have to be around. Nice shot here. It's got to stay really straight in order to make it. Looks like it's going to hit the guard, but they might get a raise of their own end. Center guard. Another center guard here from Mike. Looks heavy to me. Plan B is a little raise. If you hit your own yellow into the ring, it's not the worst thing in the world. But it looks like it's going to be... Might end up being a draw. No, I think it's settling down. That's exactly where Rob wanted it. I think right where he put his broom. Beautiful shot. Michael Taylor is actually using a new broom tonight, or a new weapon, as I like to call him. The hard line, which is kind of a broom that most people use, is a very flat surface on the bottom to get more surface area from that broom on the ice to maybe have a little bit more effect on the ice rather than having a rounded bottom. There's a little bit less surface area there that actually contacts the ice to break down the cover. Heat up the ice so it goes a little bit further. So, from a lot of the pros use, not all of them, but a lot of them. Run back takeout here, trying to get 2 out at least with this one. Looking really good. Oh, it's curling. Might be on the guard. Another guard. Another on the guard again. Mike threw up two beauties that impede. Maybe throw about the same weight and just kind of sweep it to the ring, sweep it to the right spot. That's what good throwers do. They throw it a few feet light and they say, sweepers, you guys perfect this. You guys can edit this rock all the way down the ice. Control where it's going to go. Good sweepers can do that. Came out a little narrow there. Definitely a little narrow from Rob. See if the weight is most important. If it's narrow and it's not a good guard, I'd try to go in the house with it. Looks a little heavy. I think it's definitely going in the house. Can you split your own end? I think that's in. Close to being in. Almost exactly where he put his broom, honestly. Maybe could have swept it a little bit more. I think the shot is going at that buried yellow. Try to get a hit and roll into the rings for shot, and then you got a really tough one for Hammer to either solidify the win or to go in the final end with a lot of points. Might get a shakeout on if they miss with this. You know the ice here. A lot of variation in how hard you can throw it. Have a successful shot. Switching up the turn here, which I think is fine as long as you throw this hard enough. Not that much pace for it. Don't be late. Don't knock in a red that you don't have to mark in. Looks a little wide. I might have thrown a little wide intentionally because he thought that broom was there. Uh-oh. Okay. Gonna end up being 2 yellow. And they're shaking it up. Good game. Fun to watch. And if you tuned in, thanks for tuning in. It's definitely going to be one I'm going to watch. Scored some good shots from the guys. And yeah. Otherwise, I'm gonna sign off. Have a great night.